Hello, gamers. So today, got a bit of an interesting one here. This is a sort of community project I wanna talk to you guys about. It's True Farming. This is a project that has sort of been a few years in the making. Actually, was involved in some points at some point into this as the trading guild trading company. We were looking to do something like this, and then also sometime in Overflow when I was still admin, I was interested to get something like this going on. But here we go. The people who are doing it, our sister guild right over at GW2 Trading Company, Vortis, a very known Guild Wars 2 streamer, has brought people to make this project. And what this is basically it's a data gathering project for allowing you to basically track the gold that you make in the game through various things. So you might have known that there's a website called Fast Farming. So this is basically sort of like that. In my opinion, it probably might be a better sort of experience because the user experience looks much cleaner, much sleeker. And I do believe they have a lot of people who are collecting a lot of data on a lot of the farm and content game modes that are being done. So it more likely might be an accurate data set for you to actually track the estimate of gold per hour that you're making or gold that you are making by playing the game, whatever it is that you're doing playing the game. So let's go through this website. True Farming right now is the name of the website, truespacefarming.com. And this is the homepage. I think what they're doing is like they're trying to add new sort of like metas. They'll come up here. What's a good thing to do? And then basically when you go down, you'll have sort of like the available tools at your disposal. So for example, farming routes, that you can kind of do your own sort of optimized route where you can track what you're doing and then like see how much gold per hour will it give you if on whatever it is you're doing. Your daily routine, which does the same thing. And the routes also includes just where are the best, most optimized routes for you to go and farm. Salvaging, you're calculating your profitability with your T6, your volatile and bound magic conversion guide on how to convert your materials into higher tiers. And a couple of other things like festivals, fractals, and what else to do, especially ecto gambling, which I'm not very much of a fan of, but hey, also alt parking, which is something people do a lot in this game. So let's go through it. So for example, they have, again, a work in progress. This is still a website that has a lot that's being added on. So you might not find everything right now in this video, but it will be added over time as this project just recently came into existence. So for example, with the farm tab over here, you could look at what is right now a good gold per hour. You could kind of track some stuff. So for example, End of Dragons, if you do the first map, the second map, and then the third map, this is what you're expecting for an hour and a half of your time. Same with Mistborn T1 Rift. So this is kind of the idea of what they're trying to do is just give you an estimate of how much you're making doing the content types. For example, raids, if you clear 1 to 7 of the raids, right, from the raid wings, for example, 2.5, assuming a 2.5 hour time frame for all of this, you're getting about 60 gold per hour for all of that, which is about maybe a 33 gold per hour. So there's a couple of basically things that they've already added, and they'll be adding more over time. The one thing that I do like is this daily routine that you can do, which basically you can pick and choose stuff that you want to do and then figure out what it does and how much gold it gets you. For example, if I wanted to do, let's say, dragon stand, right? And then I wanted to do some fishing. And that tells me that's 2 farms. That's 1 hour and 40 minutes. That means about 27 gold profit with 6,000 karma, 16 spirit shards. So it's giving you a little bit of an idea of what you can do. For example, if I want to do T4 plus Rex, or let's just say T4 plus CMs, right? And I want to then just not do Dragon Stand. I just want to do this, right? So then for 2 hours and 10 minutes of your time, that's 63 gold, 91 silver. So this is something I like, and they're going to be adding more as you go. So it's definitely going to have a more vast list of items and farms and ideas that you could do. But I like this. It kind of can give you your own daily routine. So you might have your daily routine, but you don't know exact pricing. So this will give you sort of like an estimate, a proper estimate than you just, kind of just eyeballing it from your end. So something I like. With salvaging, there is going to be some things that you can do, like for example, unidentified gear. Now, this is something that's very more detailed. So it's going to be maybe for someone who's more detailed into unidentified gear. And so it might not be for everyone, but if you are looking to look at what it costs to salvage and things like that, then it'll tell you, right? What's the processing price for all of this? As you can see, Silk Scrap is giving you 8 copper. This is giving you a 1 silver, 44 copper. Of course, with unidentified gear, the name of the game is quantity, right? It is definitely quantity. Right now, they have common. They also have masterwork and they have rare. So giving you a bit of an estimate. And of course, telling you, for example, what room crafter, for example, what salvage kit to use for this as well. So it's very cool as well. So you can actually even know what it is, the crafting or the extractor or salvage material that you need to use the kit for the right piece. So this tells you all the estimates, for example, what you're expected out of it. And then gives you a total profit here as well. If you go for rare, also rare will tell you something similar. For example, rare, of course, more expensive, but then gives you a yield of more. Now, again, keep in mind, this is a profit estimate. It's not exactly the exact amounts because it's always going to be based on data that's being fed towards their spreadsheets, right? So they have quite a lot. They've gathered a lot from a lot of data gatherers. So they're going to be adding a lot. They've already, like from what I remember, they have about 200 gigabytes of data that they have to add into the website. So that's quite a lot, gamers. And then, of course, there is some other things that you can do. For example, T6 conversion guide, how to convert your T6 materials, and then what you could use it for. Of course, you know, T6 materials are needed for legendaries. So how to convert your T5s to T6, what you need. So a bit of a nice, and then there's a conversion calculator. So a bit of a nice kind of information resource for you. And then you could kind of also, again, see profitability on this and what it would cost, including your spirit shard count and all of that. The one thing is, of course, the alt parking, which is something that's definitely a plus because a lot of people can utilize this for their daily thing, right? Like alt parking can help you a lot. Now they don't have much going on because this is still they're going to be adding it over time, but more or less this is going to be a very good website. I like it. It seems more clean. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is the user experience nicer? There's 2 websites only right now that we have for this that are real tracking websites, fast farming and this. Now fast farming has been going on for years, but one of the complaints is always that their data sets are very little, right? Like they collect like a couple of runs of a farm or a park or a jumping puzzle or a chest or whatever it is, and then that's basically your data set, right? Which is not very accurate, right? Like that's not very accurate, but it is the one that has the most right now resources on. This one definitely feels more cleaner, more user-friendly experience, and they do have the backing of a lot of data gatherers. So eventually over time, this will be a very good website. But right now looking at it, it is very good in terms of like how they've made the user experience. I'm liking this. So quite a lot for you to basically check out. They have right now Volatile Magic. They're putting in the information. They're giving you a little bit of rough estimate for the trophy shipment boxes. I believe later they will include, even though like most of the time trophy shipment is the best one to spend your volatile magic, but you also have leather containers and wood containers and all of that. So they will be adding that later just for you to compare. But for example, right now they have, for example, a profit on the trophy shipment boxes and how much it will cost you, for example. And then you can even add your volatile magic, right? So if I say I want 7,500, this is an estimated profit that you can make, right? Because you'll be buying a lot of trophy shipment because it gives you a lot of T5 and T6 materials. If we go back to home, the farming routes is something that I like, that they've actually optimized farming routes as well. And I believe this is still, they haven't added it. So I guess this is still not going to come in yet, but it will be eventually there. But that's the cool thing, is that they'll have all these farming routes for you to check out. They are taking into account all the things that you want to do in your daily basis. I like the daily routine, kind of giving you a good idea. And it's a much sleeker daily routine, I must say. This thing is much nicer. I can just like pick and choose and create my own daily routine. And off I go, right? I just go ahead and do this. So they'll be adding more stuff. There's festivals, which is very much fun to see. I believe right now they may have Festival of the Four Winds. I guess they not yet, but actually they do. They do. Box openings. They have, for example, this is based on 280,000 boxes open, and this is data credited by Vortis himself. So that's pretty good estimate, actually. And I believe they have more as well. They have another 500,000, what he told me he's going to be adding at some point soon. So they're going to be doing a lot of that and telling you the numbers, and just, of course, this is very much a gambling sort of thing with 4 wins, but it gives you an idea on how much you could expect from opening 4 wins boxes. If we go back here to the home, go back to festivals, and I believe they'll also be adding all the stuff. For example, upcoming winter, they are going to be getting that ready as well. So keep in mind, coming soon, strategies coming soon. So they are doing all that stuff that they're working in the background to get this up and running. So just a video to tell you that this is a website that's happening, and this is a website that will be adding in a lot of information for you. It's another farming website, another resource for you to track your gold per hour, to track currency exchanges, and all the gold that you could be making out of metas, out of a daily routine, out of alt parking, out of festival, out of box openings. This is something that they're also going to be doing. They're going to be doing giveaways as well, community giveaways as well. So you can enter some giveaways and, hey, get some gold and get some ectos for yourself. And I mean, there'll be some gems because Vortis is a ANAP partner. So he'll be giving away a lot of his gems out here. So you will also be able to get into some giveaways. So that's something that they're doing for the community. That's very nice. So one extra thing to do. I'd like to get your opinions. What do you think? What do you feel about the website? Is it a more friendlier website to use? Are you looking forward to something like this? Is this something that you actually would like to see? Being able to track sort of things that you do play in the game, and then just figuring out, okay, well, I play this game mode and this game mode. How much am I actually going to get out of it? So let me know, gamers, what you think about this. True Farming coming to you soon. It's already public. You can actually access this website. Link will be in the description below. Play around with it. Let me know what you think. Maybe leave some suggestions that maybe they haven't found out yet about. Maybe, because again, a lot of the things are being added over time. So keep in mind, it's still a work in progress. But if there's something you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments below. Let them know what you guys would like to see. And I'll leave it to you for that. So that is it for this one. Just wanted to show you guys this new resource that's going to be available soon for Guild Wars 2 players. So let me know what you think. And don't forget to like, subscribe, support the channel. We're always live here on twitch.tv/guildmm. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until next time, gamers, I'll see you when I see you. Take care.